Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hi, Nox. Hi, Oak. Hi, Reaper. Hi, gamers. Hi, everybody. Welcome, guys. Sorry, I waited a little longer to start because I was bopping to my music. Hopefully that's all right. I hope you guys were bopping to it too. But anyways, we are going to be continuing our playthrough of the Thaumaturge today. I think we're getting kind of close to the end because there aren't a lot of side quests to do anymore, and it feels like we're heading to the final. Like, basically yesterday we got the warning that we were at the point of no return. So I feel like there can't be too much left unless it was more like a part 2 and I had to finish everything in part 1 first or something. I'm not sure. Never played this game, never seen anyone play this game, so I don't know what to expect exactly, but there's a chance that we might finish it today, and I guess it just depends how long it takes to finish it. I could also be completely 100% wrong like I was with Metaphor, and there could be like days left of this game. So we'll find out. But regardless, let's get this started. Gonna get rid of this music and bring over this. All right. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the gameplay. I really am enjoying it a lot. This is Krampus. We got him yesterday. Krampus is cute. He's like this big giant dude with a child hiding inside this basket or something. A little trickster person. It's great. He's our most recent Salutor. Hiding, yes. I don't know if you guys know the lore of Krampus or not, but yesterday we were taken by the Okrana and they were trying to interrogate us, and we ended up getting free and coming here to hide, and we came with what's her name? The girl, the female Thaumaturge. She helped us escape. We convinced her to help us so that we didn't have to take her down too. So yeah. Wow, Reaper, grats on the 50. Holy moly. 50 stream streak. You're crazy. See if you can get that 100. Were you the one trying to get the 100? Someone said they were trying to get 100. I'm very impressed, though. Alright, let's see. Scientific brochure, Inheriting the Talent for Thaumaturgy, Professor J.R. Laurent. When it comes to thaumaturges passing their skills on to their heirs, little research has been done. In this work, I shall present my own hypothesis. However, the issue requires further study. For many years, it has been believed that the talent for thaumaturgy is tied strictly to either the male or female line of a given family. However, deviations from this were far too frequent to be termed mere errors of nature. The works of Gregor Mendel may shed a bit of light on this issue, particularly his theory about dominant and recessive genes, which I refer to in chapter 4. Interesting. Oh, a record. Collect all gramophone records. Tea's already brewing. It'll do us all good. Oh yeah, this chick. If there's anything I'm afraid of, it's doctors. Chamail. After burial, the deceased is visited by 2 angels, Munkara and Nakira. If they were a good and devout person, God will inspire them to answer the angels' questions correctly. However, if they were not devout, they will become frightened and lose their ability to speak upon seeing the angels. Here are the questions that will be asked after death, and the answers that should be given. Who is your Lord? My Lord is the Almighty God. Allah. What is your religion? My religion is Islam. What is the name of your prophet? The name of my prophet is Muhammad. What is the name of your book? The name of my book is the Holy Quran. What is your Qibla? My Qibla is the stately Al-Kaaba. From whom do you hail? I hail from Adam. What peoples are your brothers in faith? The peoples of Abraham. Truly I am a Muslim. Alhamdu Lila? A beautiful edition of a book with Muslim prayers. Chess. A game of chess interrupted halfway through. How come chess games are always interrupted halfway through? Whenever you, like, see a chessboard in a game or a movie, they always have to leave it half finished so that you can finish the game. Or you have that super brainy dude walk up and be like, oh, white wins in 4 moves or something. A game of chess interrupted halfway through. The armies standing on the board are composed of figures and arguments. The bishop of deep conviction beats the rook. The black pawn prepares an eristic ambush. The white knight gets ready for a counterattack. And so they remain locked in battle, in eternal suspense, frozen in a discussion, interrupted by death. Letters. What can I tell you, my dear? Human acrimony knows no bounds, but one must believe in one's cause and doggedly take one step after another, however small and pathetic it may seem. Or at least that's what I've been telling myself so far. After years of fighting, not so much against disease and poverty, but against prejudice and malice, I feel quite drained of strength and am seriously considering the prospect of abandoning my work. The 1,000 needles stuck into my supposed tough skin have left festering scars. First the difficulties and refusals when I wanted to start a practice in Warsaw after completing my studies in Zurich, then the rejected candidacy for Warsaw Medical Society, despite having a recommendation from Professor Hoyer. After that, there were problems in Petersburg, miraculously interrupted by coincidence, thanks to which I became a doctor in the Sultan's harem, and finally a cornucopia of unpleasant insinuations, which I was treated to by both the press and my fellow doctors. They say you should look for your inner strength, because it is that strength that is needed most in times of darkness. However, I am sympathetic to you and your dilemmas. Do not hesitate to come and talk to me. My door is always open to you. Best regards, Anna Thaumaturge Dabrowska? I botched the hell out of that name. Being good at chess means you're smart. Does it? I feel like there's different smarts, you know? Like, I feel like there's a lot of different ways you can be smart. You don't have to be smart in the same way necessarily. Like, some people are really mathematically smart, some people are strategically smart, so chess. Some people are musically in tune with things, like they can find the perfect pitch all the time. Some people know rhythm better, some people can make art better. Like, I feel like those are also levels of intelligence. It's just a different type of intelligence, you know? I don't know why people always assume that if you're really good at math or science, you're just smarter than everybody else. That doesn't make sense to me. You're smart in math and science, but you're not smart when it comes to, I don't know, other things, you know? Also, hi, Lo, welcome in. If the pieces were actually moved on the board in the game, you could probably show it to Chess Nerd. They could probably name the position. Oh, probably, for sure. Specific things you need to be good at chess are very broad. That's true. The Gotcha God is back? Wait, what do you mean? What happened? You won another waifu this week? Congratulations. Who'd you win? Which game? I'm literally the most unlucky person when it comes to gacha games. I never get a 5-star or whatever the highest is in games. I never get it, ever. So I don't really play gacha games. I don't want to waste billions of dollars trying to get lucky, because I already know I won't. I never get lucky with those. Sit Lally from Genshin? Is that how you say the name? The 100-year-old shaman? Still F2. Oh, you're still free to play? Nice. Well, grats. But yeah, I don't get a lot of luck when it comes to that stuff, so I'll stick with D&D, where the risks of, you know, you can gamble, but your gamble is literally just a game, and it's not on money or anything like that. Or I'll get the games where you use in-game money to gamble, but you don't actually use real money. I'm okay with those. I think it'd be very bad if I was actually using real money. I'm not gonna let myself do it, because I'd probably get sucked in and it would be detrimental. I know myself too well to let myself do it. Let's see. Because, oh, what's it called? League of Legends taught me the lesson very well. League of Legends taught me I should never buy skins in games. I should never buy anything in games, because the moment that I allow myself to buy one thing, it's a dark spiral down. League has gotcha skins now! Oh no! I'm glad I got out of it. Dude, I didn't even play League competitively. I just liked the skins. So I literally was just going to work, coming home, spending the money that I got from work, buying the skins that I wanted, and yeah. I don't play League anymore. Dude, it was bad for a while. I was like, you know, I'm only 5 points away from getting this skin, so I'll buy a little extra, and then it always happens, you know? They know how to do it. It's bad. It's literally evil how they do it. They give you just barely enough. They give you just barely enough so that you have to buy into the next thing, and then when you buy something, you have just barely enough before you buy the next thing. So it's like, well, I already have this much. I might as well just spend more so that I can get this one. You know, it's so bad. It's so bad. I figured that out real quick, and I was like, nope, this is bad. I have spent hundreds of dollars, probably thousands of dollars on skins in League for no reason. And I came to that realization at some point and was like, you know what? I am never spending money in games ever again, unless it's for a good cause. Like, if it's for, there was something in World of Warcraft where there was like this pet you could buy a long time ago, and I really wanted the pet because it was like a little kitty, fire kitty or something, or maybe it was a little... I don't know. It was like a tiny little cat, and I got it because it supported some disaster the money was getting sent to support for some disaster, and I was like, okay, I can do this, because one, I want the thing, and two, I want to help, so this is how I can send some money to help with the disaster, you know? Blizzard is a disaster. Well, no, this was before Blizzard had a disaster. This was like Wrath of the Lich King time period, so a long time ago. And I'm not talking, I don't know if they redid Wrath of the Lich King yet and made it classic or not, but I'm talking before they started their decline. Maybe it was in Fire, or not, Cataclysm? It might have been during Cataclysm. It was like in that time period. They're doing Cataclassic? Oh man. Yeah, I'm done with WoW. I already promised myself I'd never go back. Not because it's like I wasn't enjoying the game. It was because I was enjoying the game so much that it literally took over my life, and it was actual addiction. Like, I knew it was an addiction because I would feel bad if I wasn't playing the game, and I don't think that a game should ever do that to you. You should never feel like stressed out because you're not playing it, you know what I mean? Basically, like, I would get super anxious. I'd have anxiety and panic attacks and so much stress if I wasn't on the game, playing the game. So I knew there was something wrong, especially when I could not go a single day without playing it. I couldn't even go several hours without playing it. That's when I knew there was something really wrong. Because I was like, okay, this is more than just a game for me. This is like an actual addiction. Because I get that adrenaline or whatever from it. And I keep going back and I need it. Like, I don't just want it, I need it. It was bad. So, once I tried to get away from it for probably 5 years it took me before I actually was able to quit it, because I would quit, but then I'd come back a month later, and then each time I quit, it would take me a little longer, but I'd keep going back to it. And actually, Final Fantasy is what helped me get off of it. I started to play Final Fantasy instead, and I was like, oh, I like this game too. But it didn't have the same feeling. It didn't make me feel like I had to be on it at all times, you know? Like, I didn't feel bad if I wasn't playing it. And I could literally go days or weeks without playing it and be totally fine. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start playing this game instead. So I did, and then eventually that kind of got me off of World of Warcraft. So yeah, that's why I don't play WoW anymore. And I probably never will. Not because I don't want to, just because I don't want to get addicted again. It's kind of like if you were addicted to alcohol or something, you just don't let yourself go, you don't let yourself have it ever again because you don't want to risk it, you know yourself too well, you know? Or smoking or whatever addiction you might have. So, also, hi Sasha, welcome in. But that's why I also don't play gacha games, because I know that I would get addicted to it if I started spending the money. And I don't want to be financially in trouble, so... Sasha, pick a different number! Alright. Let's see. I've been sitting on this for a while, sorry. The sender is Anna... I can't say her name. the first woman doctor to open a practice in Warsaw. She seems to have a lot of respect for Bernakovich in the letters. She calls him a Falgi. And we know that that's basically Thaumaturge. Amir is a doctor and a Tatar Falgi who combines traditional medicine and scientific achievements. Is there anything else in this room? No? Okay. Sit down and talk to the Thaumaturges.
Please, make yourselves at home. The tea is brewing and it will do us all good. Madame must be the Thaumaturge Victor told me about.
Did I mention that?
For the time being, I'll assume we all have good intentions.
As for me, you have nothing to worry about, sir.
You ate a half kilogram bag of Cheetos in a day? Must have been hungry. That's a lot of Cheetos. Let's see. Assure him that you trust Samira or express your doubts. I trust her. She saved us.
I trust her.
That's enough for me. Let's not waste time. Do not mistake this somber moment for one of peace. This isn't the calm before the storm. We're in the eye of the storm. Time is scarce, the risk is great, and the consequences will be irreversible. I trust you've got the Black Grimoire already.
What's the danger?
What do you think threatens us?
You're a wanted fugitive, so detainment, interrogation, and probably the noose. And you, miss.
The noose. They won't waste time interrogating me.
Ask Amir what threatens him.
Then I guess we all meet at the gallows after all. You do help fugitives, don't you?
Me? Even if the Russian military barges in, I'll tell them you broke in by force.
I'd add that we forced you to cooperate.
Right. Right.
All right, let's move on.
Why don't
Move
we
on.
move on from doubts to solutions?
The solution is to combine all of our individualities. Separately, we're all too weak. But if we form a pact, its consequences might reverberate throughout Russia, possibly even all of Europe. Who knows, maybe that way we could save not only our own necks.
What about Wanda? Aren't you afraid she'll seek revenge?
Yes, and that revenge will push her to extreme measures. But what we're trying to build might save her from downfall. It's one of the reasons that time is of the essence.
Admit you retrieved the grimoire and ask what's next.
I got my father's grimoire back. It was where we both expected it to be.
Have you studied it yet?
Over a full pound of Cheetos. Didn't feel very good after. Yeah, I wouldn't either. My stomach would feel terrible. I tried.
I've browsed through it. My father somehow managed to conceal the meaning behind written words. I can feel that it's there, but it keeps slipping away.
I think the combination of our powers might solve your problem.
Can you tell me what we're talking about exactly?
Before he died, Stanisław Szulski created a hypothesis upon which he tried to use the full potential of Thaumaturge's mental bond.
You mean peeking inside each other's heads? It is not arcane knowledge.
Szulski believed that connected Thaumaturges could share their powers.
It's still just a hypothesis. How can we verify it?
Only through an experiment, I presume.
Let's not waste any more time. What else do we need to form such a pact?
First of all, a fourth member. The other one you mentioned. Who is that?
The only one that comes to mind is Ariel Rofe.
He crossed my mind too. Do you think he could be useful with the reputation he has? He hasn't shown up at the Ruzhitz much lately.
Well, you see, he doesn't like me.
Do you know him well?
Not personally. People talk about him in the neighborhood. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Don't give it too much thought. Needless trouble.
Do you know where I could find him, if not at the bazaar?
I know he used to live somewhere in the heart of Mirov. Maybe there.
The bazaar, Thaumaturge.
He doesn't like me because I double-crossed him.
I'll bring him here. At least I'll try.
There's also the question of that Rasputin.
Ask what he means. Say you have no intention of going back to him.
How do you think I should resolve this situation?
It would be most imprudent to let such suspicious people inside your mind for too long. Any carelessness may cost all of us dearly. If you're still bound to him somehow, I'm afraid you'll have to end it.
Yes. Tell him it's not him, it's you, and so on. Remember, this is no longer a question of only your noggin.
Madame, the tea is ready. I have to go down now. Good luck, Victor.
Act 3. Okay, so we have another act to do. What does she have to say?
Did you come to check on me?
Would that be wrong?
Your resistance girlfriend won't mind. It's a rhetorical question.
Ask openly about Sarah. Find out why she ran away with you. Ask what she thinks about the Falgi. Why'd she run away with, me?
What actually convinced you to run away with me?
A woman without secrets becomes vulnerable.
I'll try and guess.
Let me guess.
Surprise me.
Assume she wanted freedom from Konechkin, or assume she believed in your cause.
I have a strong suspicion you can see a lot of benefits and value in our cause.
Possibly. I will grant myself the comfort of cautious optimism until it's done.
Who is Sarah Rivkin?
You saw my files at Konechkin's. Sarah Rivkin is none of your business.
She really doesn't want to tell me. I want to know, though.
Please. Sincerity for sincerity.
I'm not interested in your secrets.
All right.
Do you have any other personal questions?
What are your impressions after meeting our host?
Do you trust no one, or are you just being polite?
Wanted to know her opinion.
I just wanted to know your opinion. If what we are planning here is going to work, you'll have to trust us at some point.
I'm not sure if he's a good Feldchair, but he seems to be an experienced Thaumaturge. And it's not easy for me, but I think I would trust him. Not that I have any choice.
I'll come back later.
Sure.
Alright. Do I have any side quests? Heck. Do we want to do Rasputin or Ariel first? Heck. I already know Ariel's not gonna like me coming around. Leave the clinic and greet the martial law in Warsaw? The Warsaw Courier. Pressing news. There were peasant riots in Piotrkow Township. Permission was granted for the construction of a new Catholic church in Minsk. Preacher G.Y. Rasputin, known for his St. Petersburg controversies, arrived in Warsaw. Butchers declare a strike. The management of Warsaw Gas Works has introduced, where it deems possible, the free rental of the gas cooker Tsar and other two-pot gas cookers. Wait. Algae's study? Oh, there is stuff in here. Hi, gamers. The pistol bullets. They look like they were removed from somebody's body. The vessel contains the words of a Thanksgiving prayer. Its intention is to send grace to Dr. Emir Bernakovich, who helps everyone.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, God. Hecking Sasha. I'm sure, Sasha. I don't know what I'm sure about, but I'm sure. Its intention is to send grace to Dr. Emir Bernakovich, who helps everyone, even revolutionaries, even if they've been shot. He brings relief and asks no questions like a true angel. Patient charts, list of services. August 14th, Mr. C.R. otitis, a refused payment. August 15th, Ms. H.O. with a sick child. Pneumonia, a refused payment. August 15th, Mr. A.S. gash wound. 2 rubles for the dressing. August 17, Ms. A.W. suspected gynecological disease. Or gynecological disease, instructed her to go to Anna for a consultation. They've been anonymized. Bernakovich's concern for patients extends beyond medical treatments. It appears he also often refuses money for his help. Bernakovich is a doctor by calling who sincerely cares about his patients. He pays no attention to their social class or background. If he can relieve their suffering, he will. This is not a common attitude. No, it is not. I want to check his apartment out. Oh, wait, this is where we were. Wait, how come that takes me to the courtyard? Huh? Weird.
Did you manage to solve your healer's case?
I'm working on it.
I see.
I want to talk to him first. Ask how he knew your father and Sofer.
Tell me how a Jew, a Tatar, and my father met.
Who first? Choose.
Ask about your dad. Ask about Sofer. Say you know how he treated Sofer. Ask about the pharmacist case.
You treated Sofer. I found a prescription he wrote.
That's true. A hopeless case of an addiction to trivialities. Had we met sooner, he might still be alive.
What about Sofer?
The old rabbi was introduced to me by Stanisław. He was the one who sought to acquaint us with one another. Sofer was a powerful Kabbalist and very respected in his community. He was the one who brought the golem into existence. I didn't get a chance to know him better, as he died shortly after casting that curse.
Do you think that summoning the golem might have been the cause?
No, it was the profusion of cookies he loved so much that killed him.
Cookies killed him? Yikes.
Tell me about my father.
I met Stanisław during the January uprising. He was still a bachelor then. We were in the same unit under Traugott.
Were there many Thaumaturges fighting back then?
We didn't flash it around. Besides, we all bleed red. I used to be a frequent visitor to your house, but as time went by, less and less so.
Did something happen?
Just life. Stanisław focused on his family, and I focused on my practice.
Hey Zayden, welcome in. How are you?
Tell me about Horovic's case. How did it impact the coterie?
He was actually the reason it started to fall apart. He was a socialist chemist who knew a lot. There was a risk he would be exposed.
So my father killed him.
Stanisław took the burden of that decision upon himself, reckoning with consequences. He knew the Jewish community would blame him, and Sofer couldn't defy the will of his people. That would compromise him and be the undoing of us all. Stanisław did us a favor. And to socialists as well, I guess.
I have some other questions.
You do?
Let's talk about him.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm afraid your request is too broad. Ask me a more direct question.
Okay. Where does he come from?
Do you come from here?
You're asking if I was born in Warsaw? I only came here after the uprising. My family comes from Vilnius. But my heart beats the same as yours.
Tell me more about the Tatars.
My ancestors settled around Vilnius over 600 years ago. Since they were noblemen, we kept our own religion and traditions.
Are you all Muslims?
Are you all Catholics? Everyone lives by their heart. And that's the way it should be.
True. Ask who he considers himself.
Who do you consider yourself to be?
A doctor.
I meant, who do you feel like?
A Tatar, a Pole, a servant of Allah. I am all of them. I like to believe that I'm a good man, too. I avoid labeling people, Victor. It leads nowhere.
I like this guy. He thinks much like me. Labels are stupid. Labels lock you into something and don't allow you to be more than the label. Mention your first meeting.
When we first met, you tested me.
I had to know what kind of clay you're made of. Forgive the pun.
I have a feeling I didn't come across well in your eyes. I failed.
All is not lost. We are still talking, aren't we? And what did you think of me back then, if I may ask?
Say you were impressed with his willpower.
I must say you impressed me. Especially considering the fact you look rather...
Old? Experience comes with age. Remember that. Remember also that kindness and gentleness have nothing to do with weakness. And that they cost nothing.
I like this dude.
I have some other questions.
Go ahead.
I want to be this dude when I grow up.
I have to go now.
May Allah guide you.
Alright, let's see. Oh,
Vaše dokumenty.
Pardon?
What don't you understand? Documents.
insist you don't understand?
That's quite big. Impressive.
Impressive. Hecking Sasha. Alright, what's this about?
What is it? Can't one take a walk anymore?
Yet. Not with that book.
Oh, the book.
Documents. I won't say it again.
Ryadovoy Streltsov, I'll take over. Documents, or are you deaf? Show them to me and you can be on your way.
Sure.
Why so nervous, officer? If it's papers you want to see, I'll show you. I've nothing to hide.
He's a magician, Captain.
What, am I blind? I can see he's a magician, but he's not the one. Show Harsho. You can go. Just watch yourself.
I learned from Lazarev that Rasputin is waiting for me in Pauizle near the brothel. Say you'll be careful, say thank you, find out who they're looking for.
Who is the Tsar's army actually looking for on the streets?
Not you. A terrorist and a fugitive from the Citadel. Go now. I've got my eye on you. Streltsov, reinforcements are needed on Bzetska. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Hey Raid, how are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hear a crowd. Miracles at St. Mary Magdalene Orthodox Church. Is that what they really are? Did I read this? I don't know. Yesterday's service at St. Mary Magdalene Orthodox Church featured an exorcism ritual performed on a young boy whose soul had been taken over by an evil spirit. The spirit was expelled, but to the surprise of the believers, not by the priest, but a monk, a certain G. Rasputin, who put himself between Father Kirill and the possessed child. The monk, using methods known only to him, freed the child from the fetters of the evil one, while insulting the clergyman and accusing him of incompetence. The hearts of the gathered people lit up like wildfire, and verbal and bodily altercations ensued. Our brave servicemen stepped in and restored order, arresting the troublemakers. What did Rasputin want to achieve? Was the riot part of his plan? Did he sincerely care about the welfare of the child, or perhaps the boy was not possessed at all? The truth remains unknown. What is this noise? Where are they all trying to go in here? This whole area is blocked off for some reason. Huh. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of locked areas now. And I'm doing good, Raid. There's people everywhere now. This area is still chill, though. Relatively chill. There's just a lot of officers everywhere. What's this? A poster with Victor's portrait. Wanted. Dangerous Thaumaturge on the loose. Anyone with knowledge of the individual is urged to report to the nearest police station or law enforcement officer. No reward is offered. It is a civic duty.
Things people come up with.
Polish Gazette. Miracles at Oh, this again? Okay, we read that already. Journalist notes, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. He is tall, well-built, has a penetrating gaze, and an intense smell. Smell of faith, zeal, something like that. What's going on? R. Supper for all. Poor, rich, equality, overthrown hierarchies. No, he emphasizes that he wants to preserve order. What is the goal? The good of Russia, Poland, everyone. He talks about visions, visions of doom, fires, windstorms. He can fix everything. Faith is the answer. Must have faith. Cult? Sheets of paper covered with indistinct handwriting. Excitement pours out of the pages as if from an overflowing vessel, and the ink smells of an accelerated heartbeat as thoughts were hastily committed to paper, sipping every word from Rasputin's mouth. This will be front page material. Hey, Volking, thank you for the lurk. Stay safe in the kingdom. Wait a minute, there's Rasputin right there. I'm gonna grab whatever's around him first. Bottle of wine, cheap wine that anyone could afford. Words clung to the wine, pouring from the mouth in a whisper like liquor from a bottle. Drink from it, all of you. May there be enough drink for all the apostles. Oh no, I need mind 6. Do I have enough for mind 6? I do not. I do not have it. Also, I kind of want to get Krampus's attack. Debating if I should get it or if I should hold on to it so I can get this. How close am I to leveling my... Where's my... Is this my experience? Did I just level? I don't know. I don't really want to fight Rasputin. The Daily Courier. Who is Rasputin? A true miracle worker or perhaps a charlatan? Nowadays, everyone is asking themselves this question as they observe the recent deeds of Grigory Yefimovich. He was born in Pokrovsk in an unknown year of the Lord. At the age of 19, he tied the knot and begat 4 children. Then he experienced an epiphany and began to devote himself more and more to God's service. It is said that he lived as a hermit, wandering from village to village, curing people of all kinds of ailments. After years of wandering, he became known as the monk who reaches people's hearts. He went to St. Petersburg, where his chasteness and sincerity of faith were not well received. More and more rumors were repeated about him, saying what a great hypocrite he allegedly was. He was supposed to passionately indulge in debauchery rather than prayer. In the end, he was chased out of St. Petersburg, and all traces of him disappeared until now. Time will tell what the mystic is planning to get out of his stay in Warsaw. I want to try to find something to level so I can get that mind thing. I guess I'm not going to be able to. I don't have enough for mind 6. Should I do this now, or should I go try to find the other guy first? I'm pretty close to leveling. I'm gonna make a quick save here and see if I actually need this Mind 6 to continue.
You made it, my friend. Wonderful.
Move on and ask what's going on here. Ask if this is the miracle he was hoping for.
About what happened in the church. Did you get what you'd hoped for?
Yes, although bloodshed was not part of my plan. But apparently, such was God's will. But I'm sure that the news of that boy's miraculous recovery has reached the right ears. Time will tell, of course.
Get to the point and ask what this party is for. Ask how he escaped from the church, find out why he didn't try to save you.
Why didn't you help me when they locked me up in the Citadel?
God is my witness. Did I not send Lazarev to find you? Did they ask you anything during your captivity?
Assure him you didn't betray him.
I didn't say anything against you, if that's what worries you.
It's good to know I can still count on your loyalty. It's good that you're here. That God guided you to me again.
What's the occasion? Do you want to thank me for something again?
Not today. Today, all of you gathered at this table are equally important. I want to celebrate you with this humble supper. I hope you'll join us.
Get to the explanation of the coterie issue. Mention you saw a reporter. Talk about the supper.
Did you invite the press?
My sermon must have made quite an impression on her. Good.
Tell me more about this occasion.
What do you want to know?
Ask why she chose this place. Find out why he's doing it. Ask who you can expect to be there.
The corner near the brothel. It was cozier at the Nadarzyńskis.
But today, we wouldn't all fit. Look around and see how many believers we've gained.
Are you saying that they were attracted by the miracle at the church?
Of course, and a brothel is as good a place as any other. Better even. Here, lust trumps propriety, and nakedness is a symbol of truth. We're celebrating truth here today. Truth in community.
This is sounding more and more like a cult, isn't it? Find out why he's doing it.
You went to a lot of trouble to prepare this supper. To what purpose?
I wanted to meet, to talk, to show my gratitude to those of you who have persevered on the path of truth, and stand with me, despite adversity. Bless you.
Who can I expect to see at this supper?
It's difficult to mention everyone. My flock keeps growing, but people are different. Strong, wise, weak, dumb. Some stumble and never get back up. They will be missed today. I pray for their souls. What's important is that you came back.
That will do.
So, will you join us now?
Grigori, we have to talk.
That sounded serious. And one should sit down before discussing serious matters. Perhaps during supper. Will you join me?
Sure.
All right, I'll stay. And what do you plan to do after supper?
God created a world and placed a beautiful garden within it in the east. Then, he placed a man there. The plan is for us to meet in paradise as well, because there we will get that which we deserve, my friend. No more, no less. Do you recall our conversation over your father's grave, when I asked who you feel you are? You did not know the answer then, but now you must make a decision. Soon, I'll be able to give you anything you want. It's enough for you to believe.
Assure him that you trust him. Sounds like Victor from Arcane.
Can we talk now?
Your serious matter, of course.
I was approached by certain people. They want my help in reviving one of my father's concepts.
What is it that you expect from me? Should I be afraid of something?
I've come to bid him farewell.
This is goodbye for us, Grigori. We've had our moments, but now I want to go my own way. We have different visions for the future.
I'm breaking up with you.
I will work on accomplishing mine with other Thaumaturges.
Thank you for your honesty. I have been very eager to eat this Passover meal with you before my suffering begins. Wait a minute, my friend. I will be with you shortly. I still want to show you something before you leave for good.
Hey,
Victor,
Heckler!
I am telling you now before it happens, so that when it does take place, you may believe that I am he.
Is he him? I don't know. Rasputin thinks he's him. What just happened?
Water! People, give me water!
Is he dead? Oh, God. He's dead!
I'll get you. It's okay.
The heck just happened?
Is this what death is like? An infinite void?
Are we dead? Oh shit. Huh? Huh?
Where am I? Is this hell? Well, I could have seen it coming.
Could have seen it coming.
I'm telling Mom, all you Thaumaturges are crazy. And the teacher said, Victor, is there right here in the classroom with us right now? I almost pissed myself.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
I'm the head of this family, and I deserve respect.
Wait, there's something here? No.
You'll put me in an early grave. This is the end. You've lost. Did you not hear what I said? This is the end.
Ask if you've died and gone to hell. Admit that you have been waiting for the next meeting.
I was wondering where you'd bother me again.
You needed me, so here I am. It is time for the trial.
What trial? Is this some sort of court?
Barbarit.
Yes, a trial. over the conscience of Viktor Schultzky.
Of what do I stand accused?
And what weighs on your conscience?
Think about the Golem, think about Lygia, think about Thaumaturge.
Your twin sister. Despite not having your power, she was only ever kind to you in this cruel world. She was genuinely happy to have you come back to her. She was alone here, you know.
Focus on the attachment you have to your sister, accept the thought that you haven't been close for a long time.
That's very noble of you. But is there room for a caring sister in your plans for the future? I don't think so. Soon you will be left alone again. And in time, no one will remember you.
Think about it with fear, or think about it with relief.
Do you mean to say that you don't care? Supposedly, we only live as long as someone remembers us. After that, all traces of us disappear. Go on.
Wish for the trial to be over, summon other thoughts.
I'm not finished.
It's all right. We have all the time in the universe.
Think about Thaumaturge.
You're a Thaumaturge, as was your father, your grandfather, and your great-grandmother. You've always thought of yourself as better than others because of that.
Accept this thought.
The defendant admits to his own pride.
My power also reminds me daily of the disappointment I felt after you disposed of me instead of protecting me.
Rubbish. I always understood you and did everything to protect us, at any cost. You're a fool if you still don't understand. Have you come down a peg now? Because Uper reminded you of what had happened.
We can end by saying that I realized how much I threatened the family at that time. And exile was not cruelty. It was mercy.
And the Black Grimoire? You always coveted it. And behold, according to the last will, it's yours. Do you think this means you've never meant anything?
Be ashamed because you no longer think that.
Have you changed your mind? Are you ashamed of your past glibness?
I guess it's not a crime to change your views, right?
Not at all. Go on.
Man, I don't have these.
It's not over.
Certainly. So, what's next?
Think about the Golem.
A clay colossus. A beautiful, destructive force.
The threat you visited upon us.
Yes. And do you understand why?
Call upon Father's accusation of pride. Immerse yourself in understanding.
Good. So you understand that every victory requires sacrifice. And the end only justifies the means. Ultimately, the golem rests at your side, correct?
Open yourself to grief, it was a bad decision.
I regret how the business with the golem ended.
You mean how you ended it? That's enough. Accusations and evidence have been presented, and witnesses as well as jurors have expressed their opinions. Are you ready to hear the verdict?
Okay.
I want to hear the verdict.
What do you think the trial has revealed?
It showed me that I always followed my conscience, even if it wasn't always to my benefit.
And you think that's the way it should be?
Stand by your words, object, and say this isn't what you wanted. Yes.
Yes, a mature relationship with yourself is based on making compromises, not suppressing your conscience.
The verdict is not guilty.
Woo!
But your story does not end here. And it won't end until you begin on one of the paths.
Are you talking about Rasputin and the coterie?
There may be other paths available. Which one do you prefer?
Bow to Rasputin, bow to the coterie. What other paths does he have in mind?
What do you want to tell me?
That you can reach the world, following paths less trodden. But now, focus on what's in front of you. So? Why the coterie?
Admit you believe in them, stress that it's because they're not Rasputin. I believe in them.
I believe that they are the answer to troubled times, and that they will be my rock.
So, you accept everything that was meant for you, and you will use it as you see fit. Are you happy with events taking this course?
Admit that you are or you aren't. Sure.
Yes, I want this.
So, remember what it is you're feeling now, when the time for the trial comes.
And you? What would you do in my place?
I died beneath that tenement house. What you see is an embodiment of your pride, conscience, or doubts. Those are the things you're arguing with, dolt. You are your own worst enemy. Go now.
Well, I already knew that. Wake up, ask if you'll meet again.
Will I ever see you again?
That's entirely up to you. You are in charge here.
I'm like a cat, I got more than 9 lives. Just can't die, I'm a cockroach.
Let's meet in paradise, the garden near the fountain. Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat, but I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail.
Think about whether you had a bad dream.
I don't remember how I ended up here. Is it possible that what happened near the brothel was just a dream? You're right. A dream wouldn't hurt like this.
Examine the letter.
I have an idea who the author is, but I don't know how it's possible. I have no idea where to look for this paradise in the garden. I'll think about this later.
Somehow I ended up in my home. Mysterious letter, a note left on the bedside table while I was unconscious, talks about a meeting in paradise and suggests that I find a specific fountain. Rasputin, is that you? Eh? Oh, it's probably on the other side, okay. Battle of Laudanum. Only remnants of the concoction have been left at the bottom. The force with which the bottle was placed on the cabinet stirred up the concoction floating within. Then, with discipline, an angry hand calmly unscrewed the cap to extract the medicine from inside. Helplessness breeds anger. Drink, dear nephew. Drink. Veronin. Oh, did Veronin save me? Cup of cocoa. An unfinished cup of cocoa. It's been sitting here for a while. The preparation of the hot beverage was accompanied by the realization that it's not a cure, but also, what better to ease one's worries than a sentimental drink from childhood? Master Victor was always fond of cocoa. Perhaps its aroma will jolt both his memories and his body. Grazina. The Morning Courier. September 20th, 1905. Pauisley on fire. A great tragedy occurred yesterday at a brothel in Pauisley. A large number of people gathered for a communal feast outside the brothel, which was organized by a certain Grigory Rasputin, a monk and miracle worker. The feasting was violently interrupted when a bomb exploded in the building. Many people were wounded. The number of victims is unknown. Rumor has it that Rasputin himself, who disappeared in the flames, lost his life in the blast. Commiserations for all injured. I don't think he's dead. Towel and water dish. The towel is still wet. Someone probably used it to lower a fever. How many times has she run out the towel and the fever is still high? Let's hope everything ends well. Again, she tenderly places it on her brother's forehead, trying to stifle the fear for his life growing in her heart. It's nothing. Everything will be fine. It has to be. Legia. Family is a difficult subject. I could be accused of a lot of things when it comes to relationships with loved ones. However, they didn't turn their backs. They didn't erase me, and in a moment of crisis, they took care of me and were sincerely concerned about my health. Despite everything, that must mean something. Mysterious letter. Marry me, I expect nothing from you and will not force you to do anything. All I need is to be close to you. I will do anything to give you the freedom you desire. You will be untouchable, I promise. The Daily Courier. Who is Rasputin? A true miracle worker, or perhaps a charlatan. Nowadays, everyone is asking themselves this question as they observe the recent deeds of Grigory Yefimovich. Oh, okay. I already read this, I think. But it was there just in case I missed it. Is there anything in my dad's study I need? What about down here? Nope, okay. Can I go in here? Okay, nothing in the bathroom. That is a gigantic bathroom. The Morning Courier, September 21st, 1905. State of emergency. Governor General brings order to the streets. On the night of September 20, our city was placed under a state of emergency by decree of Governor General George E. Scallon. It is forbidden to leave home after dark and participate in gatherings. Patrols on the streets and identity checks of passers-by have been intensified. Therefore, people are asked to carry their documents with them. What caused such a radical reaction from officials? A number of factors contributed. The city is consumed by emotions which various thugs give vent to on the streets, as we witness after the recent events at St. Mary Magdalene Church. On top of this, dangerous criminal thaumaturges have recently escaped from the Citadel and are still at large. The explosion in the Pauisley brothel that caused the deaths of many innocent people, including the miracle worker Rasputin, was the straw that broke the camel's back. Who is behind all this? Much has been said about the fault of the thaumaturges, who wreak havoc with their demonic powers, messing with people's heads. They think themselves above the law and make no secret of their contempt for authority. Why should we tolerate their privileges? We must finally muster the courage and say enough. Thank you for blessing the rains of Africa, Pistol. Welcome in. How are you? The Daily Courier, September 22nd, 1905. Tsarevich Alexei's birthday ball. A ball to celebrate Tsarevich Alexei's first birthday will be held today in Dolinka Swajakarska Park. Despite recent turbulent events and the imposition of a state of emergency, the celebration will proceed. What we all need today is a ray of sunshine in the dark sky, which is a reminder of the hope and future of the Russian Empire. The Tsarevich Romanov. Among the guests will be a group of the most respected residents of Warsaw, Moscow, and St. Petersburg. A fireworks show and other attractions have been planned, which Warsaw residents will be able to witness from the windows of their own homes. As editors, we join in the good wishes. May the clouds recede before the light, the radiance of which is reflected in the Tsarevich's innocent face. Happy birthday! Well, that park is definitely the place that one letter suggests. The garden or whatever. Fairly certain about that. Wait a minute, what's back here? Kitchen knife, one of Grzinska's kitchen implements. I'm good, Pistol. The story is getting intense of this game. Lately, the hand has been gripping the knife handle more and more tightly. Chop. Can't give in to worry. Chop. It's no longer safe. Chop. What do they want with thaumaturges? They're good people. Chop, chop. Okay. Let's go talk to my sister. Let her know we're alive.
Ligia?
Christ, don't sneak up on me like that. How do you feel?
Admit you feel better than you thought. Talk about the nightmare with your father. Thank her for taking care of you.
You took care of me. Thank you.
Forget it. I wouldn't have managed it on my own. Grażynka helped me. Are you sure you don't want to rest some more?
Thanks for the hydrate, Pistol.
Where is Grażynka?
She left to get some supplies. It's hard to buy anything now, but she left yesterday and still hasn't come back. Maybe she just had to hide somewhere and is waiting.
Oh, I hope she's okay. Point out her nervousness. Find out if anyone visited you while you were unconscious.
Is everything all right? You look concerned.
That's because I am. Whatever is happening on the streets right now, it scares me.
Is that why you unearthed Papa's musket? Does it still work?
Just now I thought I would find out. Before you woke up, they shot a man on our street. He crawled away somewhere, but he was bleeding so badly. The entire city has gone insane. The Governor General has closed the borders and isn't letting anyone leave. People have barricaded themselves in their homes.
Maybe the Russians are waiting for us to kill each other ourselves. And they may be right.
Only madmen roam the streets now.
Assure her you will not get hurt. I'll let her speak.
I know it has to end someday, but God is my witness. I don't know what will be left of this city. I don't know what could stop this madness. Did you intend to inform me that you escaped from the Citadel?
Say that you don't feel responsible for the situation in the city. Point out that you have just regained consciousness.
I've just risen from the dead. Besides, I didn't want to bother you. At least until I came up with a solution.
And how is that going?
I'm considering a few options. Give me some time.
I'm just worried about you. Besides, I guess I'm most worried about Grażynka right now.
Anyone visit me?
Did someone come here when I was asleep? Did we have any visitors?
Apart from myself, Uncle, and Grażynka, I didn't let anyone in. The streets are not safe. Why do you ask?
I found an unusual letter on the nightstand. About a garden of paradise.
What letter? The only garden that's being talked about now is the one at Dolinka Szwajcarska. The Tsar and his entourage are planning to have a garden party in a park there.
Ask what the occasion is. Find out if it could be the garden in the east.
Would you use the phrase garden in the east to describe Dolinka?
In the east? Dolinka is south of here. The only eastern thing about it is its guests.
What is this party at Dolinka Szwajcarska?
The Tsar is celebrating his son's birthday.
Raise the subject of your shop in Mira.
Do you know if anything happened to the store?
I didn't even want to try to get in there to check. You shouldn't go there right now.
This chaos in the city. How long has it been going on?
3 days. Uncle brought you here, half dead, 3 days ago. Do you know what day it is?
Hold on.
The last day of summer.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
You have risen from the dead. That has to be enough for me. At least until Christmas.
Is it her birthday? Is it their birthday? Because they're twins. Uh-oh.
Grażynka.
I hope it's Grażynka. Oh, fuck.
I thought I'd find you in worse health. I see you've once again managed to avoid the consequences of your decisions. I'm afraid I must put a stop to this. You are under arrest for taking part in a conspiracy against the Tsar and engaging in terrorism. You'll also be held accountable for escaping from the Citadel and for your active support of the Socialists, the enemies of the Empire. Your brother didn't bother to mention that, Miss Lygia? You'll be coming with us, Mr. Shulsky.
Why do you torment our family? What are you hoping to get out of it? And how the hell did you get the keys to our house?
Dear Lygia, please try to understand that it was your brother who brought these dark clouds down upon your family. I'm just trying to disperse them without bloodshed. If you don't resist, I give you my word that no harm will come to your sister. Shall we?
You are leaving. Straight to hell, you son of a bitch. If you think you'll take me away from my own home, you are mistaken. No, Chief. We'll finish this here.
What was that?
I didn't receive an invitation, so I decided to drop in on my own. After all, today is a Shulsky family holiday.
Mr. Nejitz, Warsaw will get rid of 2 pests today.
Wanna share any other fantasies? Don't worry about the broken window pane, Victor. I'll deduct it from the 5 rubles you still owe me.
Alright, hold up. I think I need to get this. Reduces focus. Let's see. What do I want to put in this? Let's see. Lowers damage. Taken damage from every attack by 4 could be nice. Reduce inflicted damage by 50%. Slows enemies' planned actions is good. I guess I could do this one, which would have a chance to lower it by 2. Ooh, or perfect planning. I'm gonna take that one. Okay. Let's do this. Alright. What are we dealing with here? Alters your trait every second round. Your current trait reduces taken damage. Okay, I don't like his. Oh no, they all have it, except this guy. Who has the most HP, the most focus. I need to get rid of these 2 immediately. Okay. Let's get rid of... I need to keep him alive, so let's get rid of this dude. I think. Up here... Or Jin to disable. Let's do that. And then who's attacking me first? This guy? Try to interrupt him, I guess. Nice. Got it. Alright, let's put old wound on this guy. I can't disable this. That's annoying. Don't have the strength to do it. Alright, if I'm putting suffering on him, I guess maybe I'll do this. We're just gonna focus fire and take the hits. Agony would be good. But I can also try to interrupt somebody. Maybe I'll try to interrupt this guy. Don't know if it's gonna work. Interrupted that guy. Didn't interrupt him. Was worth a try. Ouch, the damage. The damage. Okay. Let's see. I'll do... This guy is the next guy, but I can't interrupt him, so we're just gonna... Need a heal. Let's get a heal. Alright, and then I need to get rid of my debuff here. We'll do that, and then I'll try to interrupt this guy, or I could also get rid of focus. I better try to interrupt. Okay, got it. I'm still gonna take a massive amount from this guy, but I think we can kill this guy. Actually, hold up. I'll have... What is her thing again? Slows enemies' planned actions. Let's do that. And then I will attack this guy. Guess I could do this, and then I'll get my quick punch. Nice. Okay, quick punch attack. And let's see. How can I finish him? Not that. Too slow. That works. Okay, he's taking him out, so then I will add suffering to this guy. We'll stack the suffering on him. Since he's got heals over time, I will damage over time to compensate for that. Inflicts damage. I could try to do this. Or maybe I'll just use Golem. He's pretty strong. Oh yeah, let's do that. His damage is real good. He might just die. Oh! Easy. Golem destroyed him.
I won't beg for mercy, if that's what you were hoping for.
I loaded my piece today. Just say the word, and the balding prick will lose the other half of his face.
Nyetjits, loyal to the end.
Thanks,
like
Pistol.
A dog, like his father. Are you going to let this mongrel deprive you of the pleasure? Will you leave my fresh corpse to your sister as a gift? Blood soaks into stone for many long years. A unique birthday gift.
Barisi can do it.
The word.
Alive, he would never have left you alone.
That's true.
Yes, you're right. Thanks.
Aboritsu, did you?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What now?
No one can find out. We have to get rid of him.
Why, you'll be the protagonist of my next poem.
Hilarious.
Done.
I love this dude.
doesn't
He's
even
so
show.
weird.
I could help you more.
Doesn't even
No,
show.
it's your birthday.
Rest in peace, Chief.
Oh, they just buried it in the backyard? Oh shit. Well, that's kind of creepy. Just got a dead body buried in the backyard. Oh shit. It's a lot of blood. We better clean that before our maid gets back. Wait, what? She teleported.
You've known me better than anyone for so many years. You were always with me, and you always will be. We have to talk about our future. Any ideas?
Consider siding with Rasputin. Consider siding with the Kotiri. Consider other options.
Maybe Rasputin and the Coterie aren't my only options. Do you remember the other suggestion from the dream? Do you think it was about escaping? We could try to break free from all of them. We could escape. Maybe we could even convince Ligia to leave Warsaw behind. What do you make of this? I was thinking about our Thaumaturge friends. Who will understand better than them? Apart from you, of course. You're right. We both owe a lot to Rasputin. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be talking now. But his path, even if it does lead to the Romanovs' court, is uncertain. And the price of following it is unknown. Tough choice, isn't it? Do you think Rasputin could have survived? The letter, yes. But it doesn't decide anything. He could have sent it before visiting the brothel. But if he's alive, can we trust him? He may take us to see the Tsar, but what will be the price? Let's not waste any more time.
Choose Rasputin, the Kotiri, or to escape. Well, this one's the starred. Excuse me, the starred choice, so I'm gonna follow whatever that is.
Let's escape Warsaw to look for new adventures, my friend. I never liked this city.
Thanks, Pistol.
All right. I'll talk to Ligia.
Time to leave this hellhole. So, okay, I can still do this. I think.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Niedzic just murdered the chief of the Ochrana in the hallway.
And saved our lives.
What's next? What do you intend to do?
Maybe I should have saved before this in case this, like, ends thing and I don't get to go to Ariel. Hold up.
I'll be back.
I'm not going anywhere.
I know. I just need to save in case this screws us of the whole thing. Okay. Let's do this
Is there any
again.
hope left for this story to have a happy ending?
I've thought of a good ending for our story. Let's run away from here. Me and you. What do you say?
Now?
Why not? There's nothing keeping us here anymore.
What about the house? And the store?
And what about the corpse in the garden?
Yeah.
The store is just a pile of rubbish. We can open another one anywhere. We can do this together.
And where would we go?
Only ask if she agrees. Say that Paris is a good place to start.
How about Paris? You know, to start.
Do you want to visit Mom?
Why not? Apart from Uncle Sasha and Petya, she's our only family.
I don't know. It's a beautiful city, but Nadia lives there.
Yes or no, Ligia?
No, I can't.
Why?
I belong here, and my ambition doesn't let me think differently. I won't run. And if you want to know my opinion, neither should you. I'm sorry.
There was a man, and now the man is no more. See, Victor? If I put my mind to it, I can do a little magic myself. What's with the stern faces? Rejoice, Shulsky twins! You made it through another year.
Damn. I'm sitting here going, if I had taken her ambition away, would she have said yes? Because she said, no, my ambition keeps me from going. So if I'd taken that flaw from her, would she have said yes and we would have had a happy ending, but now we won't because I didn't? Oh man. Ah, my brain hurts. I don't know. I didn't take it because I thought it would change her and kill her, possibly. No! Oh man, I don't know. I'm so confused. There's so many ways this could go. I feel like this game, you have to play it multiple times to get all the endings.
I want to leave the city before sunset.
Alone? Have you seen what's going on out there? And I suppose you want to go to the station too? Absolutely not. I'll smuggle you out of here in a mighty fine carriage. Ligia will regret refusing to join you.
Victor, if you ever want to come back, I will be here.
Come on, girl. You need to leave with me. 'Cause she was all about... Everybody leaves me. She was just waiting for when I would leave her too. But I want her to come with me, not... I don't want to leave her.
The thought of leaving you alone here again is hard to bear.
I'm sure Uncle will keep me company. Besides, there's Ivan in the garden.
Very funny. I'll write.
Only if it's safe. I'll do the same. Safe travels, little brother.
Damn it, girl! Just come with me.
Come now, fugitive, come. Your carriage awaits. Look, it's like we're in a novel. You, an outlaw, an avenger. Me, his most trusty and amazingly handsome companion. What do you make of this?
Admit that you like it. Say you're sorry Ligia isn't here. Say you're not convinced.
I wish Ligia were going with me.
What to do when Aramis had a different idea for himself? Maybe it's for the better. The words that are about to be uttered here are not meant for ladies' ears.
Meaning?
Well, I'll look after everything here. I'll water your plants. I'll even write you sometimes. How I'm doing and such. How the shivs are doing. I hate goodbyes.
Say it's the same for you. Promise this won't be a farewell. Offer that he come with you.
Come with me.
That sounds very strange, even coming from your lips. Besides, who will rule the city then? Not my boys, that's for sure.
How about it then? All squared up?
All squared up, brother.
I'm the one who says when you're allowed to leave.
They say your
Quit it all and leave Warsaw forever.
What does that make me? The Uper took me on a journey that made me realize how my difficult relationship with my father looked from his point of view, and how I should look at it in hindsight. The true circumstances of the Warsaw Ochrana chief's disappearance remain unclear.
But the streets know who rubbed the fucker out. Niedzic, the new king of Śródmieście.
Right, Abauryce. His influence is increasing. He's been proclaimed the king of Śródmieście. The Shivs keep the authorities at bay, and their boss dictates the laws. I'm worried about what's happening in the city. Warsaw is on fire. People finally dare to lift their weary heads while socialist militants carry out attacks on anyone who doesn't support the revolution. But there is still a spark of hope for Warsaw. Through
Bring about the
heroic struggle
legalization of Flying
students,
University?
the Flying
Cool.
University has been legalized. At least there's that. The weary traveler made it to his longed-for Albuquerque. How do I know? That's a completely different story. But enough about that. It's time for a new adventure, my friend.
Get to the end of the adventure achievement. Damn! I bet if I had taken Lygia's ambition flaw, she would have come with me. Dang. This was almost a perfect ending, but she didn't go with me. Oh, man. I almost want to play this again just so that I can get the good ending. I mean, this wasn't a bad ending per se. We did get the Flying University achievement. But dang. I'm really curious what would have happened if she had come with us. Another playthrough! Nah. On stream, I usually don't do more than one playthrough. My points! I usually do one playthrough for just the stream. Usually I play through, if I do more playthroughs, I do them off stream. Unless you guys really want to see the playthrough, but this was like a 2-week game for me, so. Man. I'm just sitting here unsure if I'm happy with that ending or disappointed. I still have not played until then. Baldur's Gate tomorrow. Yes, Baldur's Gate tomorrow, but what am I gonna do for the rest of today? I expected that we'd finish this today, but I didn't expect it to be that quick. It's because of the fact that I basically chose the fastest way out. so it just ended. Man. Dude, you guys need to play this game. I'm just saying it now. If you enjoyed watching this game at all, I feel like all the choices and decisions I made were extremely impactful. I went the route of trying to never choose my flaw, and because of that, I didn't get to level up everything, and because of that, there were a lot of things that like a lot of story stuff that I wasn't able to read. Like it was just locked because of my choices, or it was locked because I didn't have enough points. So if you would choose the flaw of pride more often, I think I would have been fully leveled. Interesting. At the beginning, I was always choosing my pride, but then I met Ligia, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to do my flaw pride with her, but now I'm thinking maybe I could do the flaw pride with everybody in the story that I don't care about, but not do it with, like, my family. Not do it with Ligia or Aberiti or, the people from... I feel like I could have used the flaw with Rasputin. Because I wasn't gonna choose him. But, interesting. This is a really fun game. I feel like it has a lot of replay potential and value also. Because there's so many things I'm sitting here going, what if I had done this or chosen that instead? What would it have done to make things different? But it was good. I really wish that she had come with us though. I still am sitting here thinking she would have come with us if I'd just taken her flaw away from her. Because there was that moment where basically I saved her from the dude. I didn't let the guy, Ariel guy, have the golem. But then when we were in the house, I had a moment to choose if I was going to take the flaw from her or if I was gonna let her keep it. And I chose to let her keep it because I didn't want to change her. Or I was worried I might change her. Man, I don't know. Because it seemed like when she went, she actually wanted to get rid of the flaw, but I didn't get rid of the flaw. And I should have. Well, there you go. The end. The end of my first playthrough of this game. It was good. I really enjoyed this whole game.